Ooh, Danny's got to be pissed. Okay, so Black Adam is not getting very good reviews. So where do I start with this? Well, I think we need to look at the positive here, people. Now, Black Adam is a movie that a lot of people are looking forward to. I mentioned in the opening intro that my buddy Danny is probably a little upset right now because he, like, out of everybody I know, he's been the one that's been looking forward to this movie the most, right? Like, this guy has just been looking forward to this movie. I don't know why he's looking forward to the movie, but he's really looking forward to the movie. He even thought that the fandom trailer, the Black Adam cinematic, and I use the term cinematic animated trailer very loosely. He thought that was like the best trailer at DC fandom, like what, 4 years ago, and that's the same year they showed the Zack Snyder Justice League trailer. So whatever reason, he's been biased toward Black Adam and he's been looking forward to it. And great for him, man. I'm glad he's looking forward to it. But when you see something like this, it definitely makes you concerned. It's like 55% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, God, no. No, this movie's going to be garbage. And I'm going to kind of play devil's advocate here on why you guys shouldn't be so concerned about that Rotten Tomatoes score. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you, oh, Rotten Tomatoes is garbage, like, don't follow Rotten Tomatoes, blah, blah, blah. I'm not one of those people, right? I think Rotten Tomatoes is a great monitor to kind of feel the room on what a movie's going to be. So if it's a 55% like Black Adam, then that means about 6 out of 10 people enjoyed the movie and recommend the movie. So I'm not going to be one of these people on YouTube that's going to sit there and go, well, Rotten Tomatoes is always wrong anyway, blah, blah, blah. Rotten Tomatoes can't be wrong because it just factors in all the score and tells you what the score is. That it can't be wrong. It's people's opinion, people. It's people's opinion. But this is why you shouldn't be concerned about it for a couple reasons. One, the Black Adam trailers never looked phenomenal anyway. Like, we had 3 trailers and we still had no idea what the hell this movie was even about. They just throw Hawkman and Dr. Fate and the rest of Justice Society and Black Adam fighting, and that was pretty much all we see. We have no idea what the plot of this movie was. We have no idea who the actual antagonist of the movie actually is. It's just Black Adam fighting the Justice Society. And if you notice, in each trailer that they gave us, it was basically the same recycled scenes, but a little bit more extended. It all looks like it takes place in that one part of the movie. So obviously the movie was going to have some sort of issues, I would say, right? Like I said before on my live show on Sunday, and even prior to that, Black Adam doesn't need to be fantastic. Right? It doesn't need to be in the 90s or 80s. It just needs to be a solid, average action movie. A movie where you go in, shove popcorn in your face, and just have a good time. Right? This score does not bother me one bit. Right? This score doesn't bother me one bit because I already bought my ticket yesterday. And I bought my ticket and we're going to be in a nice, special, bed-size, like, seat where I can lay down, have a blanket, pillow, eat popcorn, and just enjoy the movie. And I'm going in just expecting to see an action-packed movie. I'm not going in expecting to see, like, Avengers Endgame or the Zack Snyder's Justice League or anything of that nature. I want to see The Rock lay the smackdown on fools. That's really all I'm going to go see this movie for. Like I said before, the trailers weren't mind-blowing. Despite that awesome DC cinematic animation trailer from DC Fandom like 4 years ago, I wasn't expecting a whole lot from this movie, to be honest with you, in terms of plot and character development, all that. To me, this is just a conduit to Superman. And that's all I care about. Just establish Black Adam and then give me Black Adam vs. Superman. I don't need extensive plot. And here's another reason why you guys shouldn't be concerned. I looked up a few Dwayne Rock Johnson movies that I enjoyed and compared them with the Rotten Tomatoes score of Black Adam. So Black Adam's that currently at a 55%. So let's go to Rampage, a movie that I really enjoyed, had fun with, but it wasn't the best movie in the world. And that's got a 51%. And I went and saw Rampage, and guess what? Rampage was not a good movie. but I had a hell of a time watching it. Like, it was just fun and enjoyable to watch that movie. Not a good movie. I think people get confused on what a good movie is and what an enjoyable movie is. You can watch something and objectively say, that's a fantastic movie, but I didn't have fun watching it, right? But I can say, hey, this crappy B-level movie I had a fun time watching, and I know it's technically not good, but I had a fun time watching that movie. Maybe the script wasn't great, or maybe the acting was kind of cheesy, and I know that it wasn't a technically good movie, but I had fun watching it, right? I feel like that was Rampage, right? It was a fun movie to watch, technically not a very good movie. Another Rock movie that I really enjoyed that wasn't technically a good movie was San Andreas. You guys see the pattern here? 48 for San Andreas, 51 for Rampage, now 55. The Rock's movies don't necessarily get very good reviews, okay? There is exceptions, absolutely, but for the most part, his action movies doesn't do very good. You know, so again, 48% for San Andreas. Guess what? I went and saw San Andreas, and all I cared about was seeing The Rock and buildings and earthquakes and tidal waves, and the movie delivered on that. Was I entertained? Yes. Do I care about the plot? Absolutely not. You need to know what you're going to go see when you go see these movies. And in terms of Black Adam, the trailer pretty much tells you what you're going to go see. You're going to go see The Rock kicking people's asses. That's what you're gonna go see. The plot is not gonna be mind-blowing and super deep and super compelling. You're gonna see The Rock fight people. That's what you're gonna see. And as long as you keep your expectations in check and know what you're gonna go see, then I think everybody's going to have fun. I'm going to go in with the lowest of expectations. You know, I'm going to go in, just chill, lay back in the bed chair, and just watch 2 hours of The Rock land the smackdown as Black Adam and get my end credit scene of Henry Cavill. And guess what? I will be there to go see that movie. And also, for everybody who wants Henry Cavill back, if you don't support this movie, WB is not going to move forward with that, because that tells WB, like, well, people don't care for Henry Cavill Superman. That's the problem the old regime had, was Man of Steel underperformed, BVS underperformed, Justice League underperformed. So they're like, well, obviously people don't like this iteration of the character. We're going to do something different. So if they do this, tack on the Superman scene, and this movie underperforms, then WB's going to be like, well, I guess they were right. No sense continuing on with another movie. So it all comes down to the dollar, what you say with your dollar, how you spend your dollar, and if you know what you're going to get when you go see this movie. Like I said, the trailers didn't try to lie to us, guys. The trailers have never been super phenomenal. The trailers have been cool. They have been cool looking. You see a lot of cool action scenes, right? The trailers have done that, but the trailers never sat there and gave us this deep plot on what's going to happen in this movie. Every trailer we've seen looks the same. It's all in that same area. We see a scene with his son, and then everything is in that one area in the movie where it looks like it's all filmed in that one scene, and it's just The Rock laying the smackdown on fools. And that's okay. We know what we're going to get when we go see the movie. So for my buddy Danny, if he's watching, hey, man, I know you're super excited for it. Don't let this get you down. Don't let this get you down at all. Because like I said before, The Rock's films I have shown does not review well. That doesn't mean they're not fun movies. Every once in a while you get a bad one, like Baywatch. There was nothing redeemable with that movie. Nothing. Maybe if they show some titties, maybe, but nothing was redeemable with Baywatch. But when it comes to other Rock films, they don't normally review that well, yet that doesn't stop them from making tons of money and actually being enjoyable. So when you go see Black Adam this coming weekend, I hope everybody just keeps that in mind. It's okay. You don't have to sit there and attack Rotten Tomatoes. That doesn't mean Rotten Tomatoes is wrong. People are just giving their opinion, and 5.5 out of 10 people said the movie isn't really good. But that shouldn't be a concern for you, because if you're looking forward to go see it, you go see it and you go have a good time. And if you don't like the movie, that's fucking okay too. But each and every person has the right to make up their own mind. Well, guys, that's all I have. Hope you guys enjoyed this very lengthy video. Apparently I had a lot to talk about, more than I actually thought. I'm going to go enjoy my pumpkin spice latte from Dunkin' Donuts, because deep down inside, I'm really a white girl. Until next time, guys, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and have fun. That's my opinion. And latte. Woo!